How about this? DEI must DIE. The point was to end discrimination, not to replace it with different discrimination. You know, it's interesting. I think you could whittle that in a slightly different way. I kind of think the point of DEI was actually to put discrimination into everything. He's given them, he's like kind of given them the best sort of outcome of these ideas, that these people, you know, the road to hell is paved with good intentions. These were good people at these places, and these people wanted equity and blah, blah, blah. I actually don't think so. I really don't think so. I think the people that put diversity, equity, and inclusion departments in our corporations, in our government, in all of these places, I actually think most of them actually knew exactly what they were doing. They were instilling racism. They were unearthing old things that we had put to bed. But we're just kind of splitting the difference on intentions right there. Let me show you another tweet from Elon. Diversity, equity, and inclusion are propaganda words for racism, sexism, and other isms. This is just as morally wrong as other racism and sexism. Changing the target class doesn't make it right. Quite correct, right? If you just say, we will not hire white people because of equity, or we're going to make sure we don't have that many Jews around because they got it too good, or something like that. It's not reverse racism. It's good old-fashioned racism. Now you're going to love this. So he puts out these tweets, and this really gets us to the heart of what today's show is all about. The Director General of the World Health Organization, the WHO, his name is Tedros Adhanom Ghebreyesus. I think I pronounced that correctly. He saw Elon's tweet and he retweeted it and wrote this. And listen to this. This is the head of the WHO. Do you think this organization has had a little too much control over our lives after the 3 years of COVID? Check this out. Dear Elon Musk, I understand your perspective, but I respectfully disagree. I can give you many examples from my own experience and from others. Diversity, equity, and inclusion are essential principles that aim to promote fairness, equal opportunities, and respect for all individuals, regardless of their background or identity, perspectives, and experiences. These principles are about creating a more just and inclusive society. Let's work together to make sure everyone is treated with equality and dignity. Connor, leave that up for just a second, because the duplicitous double language that they're using here. So on one hand, he's saying, okay, diversity, equity, inclusion, which we know is based on judging people by race, right? Like no one's debating that. So he's saying diversity, equity, and inclusion are important. And then he's saying respect for all individuals, regardless of their background or identity, except the whole thing is based on judging people by their background and identity. So what happens when you put these really ridiculous, backwards, racist ideas into play?